Hey, 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 what's up, guys? If you can hear my voice, you want to type in the chat box saying, hey, yo. Can you guys hear me? So Richard can hear me. Can anybody else hear me? Lloyd, Michael, John? Hey, Sue, what's up? Hey, Ryan. Hey, what's up, Michael? All right, cool. Let me see how many attendees we have. All right. We're going to wait maybe 2 minutes and see if everybody is in here quick. I need to turn off my Facebook. For the Facebook, this is broadcasting, okay. For the Facebook group, you guys need to message me. Actually, I'll give you guys the direct Facebook link. We'll do it that way. And that way I can just enter you guys in here. So I'm going to put it in the chat box. Lloyd, man, you're from Australia. What is it, like 3 in the morning there? Or wait, it's like 10 in the morning there, right? All right, Michael, I got you in. By the reason why I made a different hangout, or not a new advanced SEO Facebook group, by the way, is because there'll be some stuff that we're going to talk about, like the big U2 image and some of the 301s and stuff like that. And I don't talk about that in the hangout group, so that's why we had this one here. Hey, Ryan, I got you in there. And Steve. It's 1 a.m. here in the UK, man. Thanks for getting up at 1 in the morning. That's got to be rough. Richard, I have you in. Okay, so if I missed anyone, you just click on that link, and I'll add you in there, okay? I'm going to do a screen share. But before I do that, I really want to know what you guys are struggling with for white hat, for black hat, for websites, for videos. What are you guys struggling with the most? Obviously, if you're going to say rankings, that's like the big one. But besides rankings, what else are you guys struggling with? So I kind of know what to target when I am doing this course. So just start firing away. When I was starting, I struggled the most with picking the niches until I figured out, like, it's not really so much as picking the niches as picking some of the locations. And if you're struggling with anything, if you're not, then I guess, you're here just to hear me talk. So just type that in the chat box. What else is there besides rankings? Yeah, are you guys struggling with finding offers for like affiliates, for lead generation? You don't really know where to go to for like the lead generation CPA stuff, closing the clients, getting videos to rank like a year ago. Do you mean videos that were up for a year and you're trying to rank them now, Anthony? Talk about the production. Okay, Jack, I'll talk about that. Remind me. Yeah, Alan, I can see your guys' chats. If you type them in the chat, then I can. Best way to get the keywords, production, building it out as big as I do. Black Cat methods, Money Robot, and Qzx900. I'm going to turn on my light. Just one sec. Getting high-paying offers. How to get 20,000 locations, lead generations. It seems like it's harder now. Anthony, if they're like a year old and you can't rank them, is it such a thing that you can delete it and upload it again through YouTube Live, or is it like a client site? Hey, Dennis, what's up, man? Okay, so Lloyd wants the golden nugget. He wants a system that can get us to the top of search engines for any market we pick. Right on, man. Hearing a bit about some outsourcing, VA management would be good. How to teach the VAs using software, the surroundings of them, servers, proxies. Finding. Okay. Does anyone do foreign SEO, like Spanish, French, German, you know, besides the US? Or have you like tried it, it didn't work for you, you have no interest in it? Alan, I'll put the link in again. Oh, where'd it go? Alan, I sent you the link to on your Facebook. That's I figured it was. Alan, actually, I think I have you already in there. Okay, let's see. Something about your phone attack. I'm trying a Spanish CB site right now, first time. Michael, are you doing by videos or you're doing it by a money site? So Dennis does. Tom does Spanish. Local brick and mortar. Can use some tips. USA seems easier than foreign sometimes. Really, Dennis? You find that? I mean, I can rank anything in the foreign market. I don't know if are you having the words that you're doing foreign? So are you having them translated in the foreign? Are you using like Google Translate, or are you finding someone from Fiverr or something doing it? So Jack would like to start foreign, but he hasn't yet. Sue, I'm doing foreign lead generation and foreign affiliate products. So like foreign lead generation, like Spanish, like attorneys, Spanish autos, you know, like Spanish-speaking places in the United States, basically. But you can also do foreign, as in like Australia, New Zealand, France, things like that. Your national CPA, very little. Okay. Yep, I'll show you how I do the finding the local clients without the sales team. Tony, it did not work for you. For Spanish, is there a reason why you think it didn't work for you, or you completely failed? And let me know if it was videos or websites. Dennis, 2 national keywords targeted for in Google is ranked page 1 in Google in 1 week, but still lagging in their main countries. So maybe in a case like that, you might have needed some, like if you're trying to rank in Australia, you needed some .au, .org domains or something like that. Business valuation. Is there another word for that? I know that we have some child care business offers in the CPA company. I don't think that they've been stalled, so I'll show you those. Michael's doing websites, not YouTube videos properly. Okay. Your affiliate offer ranked it fast, got flagged by comp in 1 day. So Dennis, I'll teach you how that you can keep on keeping the video up there through a sneaky way. Even if they flag it, you just switch it out and you're back up there. How to produce videos that convert. All right, so you guys kind of, I'm going to go over GSA Anthony on the next training because it probably, I'll show it to you and depending on how far I get into this, but the main GSA is going to be on the next training because it takes a while. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do a screen share. I need to move my Skype over here. Okay, and we're going to do a screen share. And I'm going to put that right here. Okay, so you guys can see SidWire on my screen, right? Yeah, I don't know if we have a delay just because it's like YouTube Live or something, but just keep up with, you know, if I ask something, I can just scroll down on the chat and that's fine. So you should see SidWire on my screen. Somebody give me a yeah so I know that you can see it. Okay, so Michael said he does. Okay. Curious, how many people have SidWire? Give me a 1 if you have SidWire. Give me a 2 if you have FCS. And give me a 3 if you have both. SidWire, okay. So we're going to close out this, we'll leave that open. So SidWire, yes, 1. So it looks like people have about even. Some people have SidWire. Not that many people have FCS, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll base a lot of it then on SidWire. I'll show you guys FCS though also. Okay, so we're going to jump straight into the foreign market because foreign is probably one of the easiest things for ranking. By foreign, I need the Spanish market that is in the US. So first thing is that you guys need to know is that Google Translate does not work very good for foreign language. I mean, you can get like an idea of what the language is going to be or what the words are going to be, but it's pretty inaccurate from the standpoint of that's not really how they search for it. So the first thing that you guys are going to want to do is make a script in English, how you normally would you know, make your YouTube video, make your website, whatever. You do it in English, normal English. Okay, then you go to Fiverr and you find, let me see, orders. Completed. And what we're going to do is translate the English into Spanish. And we need to find someone who's basically, you know, is bilingual or from Spanish, or from Spain. That's kind of what I did from Mexico. So this guy is who I use. I'm sorry, you guys, my dog's barking, but alrighty. So my internet is slow. So this guy is the guy who I always use for my translations. It's $5 for 50 words. Most of my scripts are about 100 to 125 words, so it costs me $15 to transcribe it. I send him a script in English. He records it in Spanish, and you know, he pretty much knows like how they would say it, I guess. Like they don't, for Spain they don't do, for Spanish they don't do like dog bite attorney in blah blah blah. So he knows how to do it all. That's why I had him do it. So it's $5 for every 50 words, and then he gives it to you in MP3 format, I believe. Let me look. Yeah, he delivers an MP3. So is this the voiceover? This is the voiceover. I got the wrong one. So what you actually are supposed to do, I gave you the wrong one, but so you go from English script to Spanish script to the Spanish voiceover. So let me show you what one I use for my Spanish script. I'll put that in the chat box so you guys know who I use. Alright, so we do, there we go, we got a translation. So this is the one that I send the English script to translate it to Spanish, and then I send it to my Spanish voiceover. And I always, for the Spanish, I always have a male do it. I always have that guy do it. It's really, really good. He's quick. I'll show you a recording that he did also. So this guy is, he's a Spain translator. So you can have 500 words for $5, and he'll just send it back to you in a file. It's really good. Okay, so that's what you do for Spanish, and then my videos are right here. So if you look up, I'll show you one. Like I took over for this market in some of these cities. It's just ridiculous. Allentown. So 1 is me, 2 is me, 3 is me, 4 is me, 5 is me. The entire page, first page is me. And these are just ridiculous. These are tags. Like if you click on it, that's a tag. That's not even an article. That's it. It's a tag to my post of my embed that I did. there's my video.
Qzx900 H0Lly Se0
You guys can play it if you want. But I mean, and I think I probably, on the second page too. Yeah, so WordPress. See, this is weird. I would like my WordPresses on page 1 and not the tags, but I think it's probably because my tags are pretty powerful, the powerful links. So, but the second page is what I actually want on the first page, but that's okay. It's all me. I get calls for this all the time. So I have New York, I have San Diego, San Jose. So the biggest thing that I struggled with for Spanish was not finding the cities that I wanted to target. So what I did was I went to Wikipedia and I looked up Spanish populations in the United States. And so I went to this, and I also bought the U.S. Census from 2010 or 2011, but it tells me, which city. This tells me the states. So the city are U.S. state. I don't want that one. I want the U.S. cities. So I think that's the one below there. There we go. So these are so this one gives me the top 75, maybe 75. The top 78. So these are the top cities that I targeted right away to see if it was even worth it. So I put up 78 right away of the same video, which this video is the same video for each of my for each of the cities. I just changed the tags and I changed the description. The only part of the description I changed is probably the city part. Everything else is exactly identical. And then I kind of feel it out to see if it's converting or not. So I've done this with the car insurance niche, and I've done it with the personal injury attorneys, and it works really good. So do you have any questions about that part of it? Just that part. I'll show you where I got the offers in a minute. Okay, so I got the offers at Ring Partner, and Ring Partner is ringpartner.me. Oh, I think it's ringpartner. That's not it. Let's see, Ring Partner. Oh, again, maybe. It's pay-per-call marketing. To apply for, you just click on apply now. Okay, so Michael is asking how can I use the exact same video and not be flagged. The reason I can is because I'm using YouTube Live, and when you do YouTube Live, it's a live stream, so it's not like you're uploading the same video over and over, because the seconds are technically different when you're doing a live stream. And I don't do any spin text on the description. No, I don't because it hasn't hurt me before, so I guess it just doesn't matter. If you want to spin it though, Samantha, I would go to Fiverr and ask them to spin it for me, because I mean there's a lot of gigs out there that will do that. You can't use Google Translate to spin it. You can't. I don't think TBS would spin it the right way either. Yeah, Dennis, I'm recording it. What type channels do you set up for Spanish? Jack, what do you mean what type? Like all of my dog attorney is on one channel. All of my my car insurance is on another channel. So I think that would answer the question. So this is where you want to pick up the Spanish offer. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Spanish. How do you upload a pre-recorded video for YouTube Live? You have to go into YouTube Live and then just select a live stream and then open up Wirecast. You got to use Wirecast. Okay? So that is the Spanish niche that I wanted to show you guys. We're going to jump into doing citations now. Citations for YouTube videos and for videos. I'm sorry, for YouTube videos and for websites. I don't do like a lot of citations. The citations I do probably are not normal citations. But if you really want to do citations like the correct way, I would strongly suggest this website to do it. The price is $2.19 for 30 business directories, or you can just go to Fiverr and have Fiverr gigs do them. I had this guy do them, BL Boss, and his, you know, like Foursquare. I guess these are more like socials, but to me they're citations because they have a name, address, phone. Another one that I have them do it on is I have a team, and so my citations are business listings. And then they will list the websites. They'll do the username, passwords, and the links. Like, I know people maybe want to do them by hand, which is fine, and just use this list. I'll put this list in Dropbox for you guys so you can download it. And, you know, that, I mean, I think that your better choice would be to do it on Fiverr. It's only going to cost you $5, or it's, you know, you can get it through that website. So it kind of depends on how professional you want to do. For YouTube videos, though, Fiverr is perfectly fine. Someone asked me for the ring partner URL. Let me get that. I put the ring partner URL in the chat. How do I choose the Spanish keywords, Alan? The Spanish keywords, I basically pick my keywords in English, and then I have them translated. So like dog bite attorney, attorneys for dog bites, my child was bitten by a dog. You know, it would be the same as, it would be exact same, you just have it translated. Michael, I have like 5,000 YouTube accounts, so I try to split it up as much as I can. Yeah, you kind of have to. So, okay, my dogs are freaking out. Here is the website for citations. So you build citations to each YouTube video URL. Yeah, essentially that's what I do. Is I pull out my Excel file that's right here, and I already have a list, and I'll have a VA do it, or I'll have, you know, somebody who's only going to charge me $5 basically to do it. If it's like a website, professional, you really want it done the right way, then you want to go to this website to do it. And this guy, I mean, he does, I guess these are kind of like web profiles because you have Adobe, but I consider them as citations too. Michael, when you have so many videos, you have to have a lot of YouTube accounts. I buy my YouTube accounts from a guy. I get them double verified, so I won't have to re-verify them again. But I have to log in with them within 3 days of accepting it. So I log in and I make a fake video, or like I start a live stream, in other words, and then I just log out and I go to the other one. And I do that because that way they see my IP within the first 3 days and they won't ban the account. John, how many videos per channel? I make as many as, like, Delaware has 57, Alaska has 140. So however many cities or how many videos are going to be on that channel. And yeah, Ryan, they don't get taken down because they're a live stream. If I just did a straight upload, they definitely would not last this long. But they're a YouTube live. And how do I come up with the best list of the keywords? I really just go to Google AdWords, or I go to Peter's Sniper keyword tool that he's going to be releasing, and I get the keywords from there. I don't really do anything else than that for the lead generation for the best keywords. So I kind of really covered that for the citations, you know, either get them from that website or get them from Fiverr. And I know that you can rank YouTube videos with just citations because I've seen people do it. And if you're doing it locally and it's not a hard niche, there's no reason why you guys can't rank them with just the citations alone. And, you know, make your citations and then send them to a linking service. Linking service, I mean like GSA, Money Robot, something like that. You want to build links to them. Ryan, I'm not using HOM, but you definitely can use HOM. They will do all the videos for you. You just have to pull out the embeds at the end of the PDF and then go do the linking. Yep, Michael, I will put a file in the Facebook group that tells you who to buy the YouTube videos through. I think they're like, see, I bought 50 for, I want to say $75, something like that. It was pretty decent priced. Okay, so we're done with the Spanish. I'm going to, and let me see, we'll close that. I'll give you guys this link to populations for Spanish speaking. Where do you find the number of cities? I think, Sue, I just answered your question. If I didn't, pop it back in. Lloyd, how many videos do I need? How many videos do I need for what? Oh, how many citations per video? Sorry. Let me see how many I have on here. Citations. So I have 60, about 60 citations. And then I think 60 citations really is more than enough. Do you log under the same IP for each YouTube account? Yep, I sure do. I don't have a dirty IP account, and so I log into all 5,000 of them on my IP. If you have an IP that has been banned by GSA or by YouTube before, you're going to have to log in through proxies. Michael, I don't have like a total set plan for the webinar. I have stuff I want to go through, but it's more about you guys having the questions and me helping you with where you're struggling at. What was the name of the place that makes the videos? Sue, you want to tell me what you mean that makes the videos? Okay, so I'm going to show you, I had a lot of people message me about you know, they can rank the YouTube videos, but they're having struggling with selling the leads. And I can relate because I'm not a salesperson by any means, and I don't like having to do that part of it. So the best option for you guys to do is to go to some of these places. Let me see how to I'll put the links in here. 1 second. Paper target. Right. So I'm going to put the PPC websites in here. Let's see. Call marketplace.com. One. Let's see. Let me see. Where's the other one? Call track. Oh, that's not one. Ring partner. Here's the next one. Okay, so I dropped 3 in there, and basically what you guys do is you register for that, and it's going to ask you a question like, let's see on the bottom here, it's going to ask you a question when you apply or after you apply. It'll ask you a question like, what is your promotional methods? I have always done on everything that I've tried to get registered for. I've always put 100% promoted via YouTube and Google search ranking the video, and then I always ask them if they have a Spanish offer too. And generally, they're gonna like either call you or approve you or send you an email. All you really have to do is send them an example of a video that you have done on YouTube, and really that's all that they're asking you to do. So I use HyperTarget a lot. I really like their offers. This is where this one is paid $4,000 for a payout. It's a 5-minute call, so every 5 minutes is a qualified call and will be paid $4,000. The campaigns, you know, they have stuff like rehab, credit repair, ADT health alert, auto insurance, personal loans, LifeLock. The ones that I've applied for are, let me see, I'll list them all. Nope, that's not going to list them all. Let's see, list them all. So the personal injury attorney, the That is the one big job that the big project I'm working on now. I'll show you guys in a little bit. You know, they have cabinet refacing, bankruptcy, credit repair, locksmith, roofing, siding, tax accountants. This one is cerebral palsy, and that one pays out at $1,500 a lead. I think that's auto insurance, and that is auto insurance for Spanish, and that's windows remodeling. So I applied for all the offers, and then I know that I can run them whenever I want to. So this is kind of a good alternative, guys, that if you have videos that, you know, say you want to put 58 videos of locksmith in Delaware up. There's 57 cities in Delaware that you would want to target. So obviously, like, it would be hard to rent out each one. So you can just send them to this offer. You're going to be paid less than a normal one, but let me see how much this one pays. It's $9 per call for over 2 minutes. And in the region, which the region is, they'll give you a list of zip codes for this one, and that they have pressed the number 1 to say, and it's 24-hour operation. So the pay is a lot less, but I guess to me, like, I don't have to try to go find all these places to rent out. This one pays at $1,500 a lead, and this, like, all in this yellow, and even like this is part of my script that I send to someone to do a voiceover for my videos. I literally copy and paste that in, and then that's what they say in the recording, because I don't want to take all the time to write a script up. And that one pays $1,500 per call if connected over 5 minutes. And it's when you call, it asks you if you were recently diagnosed with cerebral palsy, I believe. So that's how they weed out the qualified calls right away. So did I answer the questions for the PPC area? So Lloyd, the citations thing, 60, I don't think that is very small, because I've seen people do 30 citations and rank it based on 30 citations. So they're pulling those citations out and building links to those citations and building them up so they're strong. So yeah, you can use something like SENuke, GSA, something just to build them up. So I track the leads. Okay, so here for this one, so once you're approved, you go to get started, I think it is. No, you go to promo numbers, and then you go to add a toll-free number. Media type is online search, and then you just put a description in. Like, see here, I didn't put no description in, and hit save. They actually have the number for you, so you don't have to go rent it if you're going to do it this way. The problem with this way is that if this offer ever gets paused and you're ranking and getting calls, who's the calls going to go to, right? So what I did was I went to Twilio, and you can do it any place where you rent a number. I go to Twilio, it's $2 a minute. I get an 877 number for $2 a month, sorry, and I redirect this number, I'm sorry, I redirect my Twilo number at this number, and that's how I'm ranking it. That's how I'm ranking it. So, like for an example, a special attorney in Anchorage. So this is one of my videos. So this 877 number is a number that I own through Twilio, and that is directed at, that's redirected at this number. So that's how I'm tracking it. I'm tracking it on my platform, and I'm tracking it through them. And I always make sure that the number works before I do that, because at some point, like, the numbers, at some point the offer is going to be like stalled, or you can see up here, like this tech support hotline was paused, the Mac Tech was paused. So at some point they are going to pause them. That's why you really need to have a Twilio number like that. John, so yeah, I kind of just make up an address for the citation. I just do like 100 Park Street, and then the city and the zip, because it's I mean, people don't check it. It's just a citation. Tony, the Fiverr voiceover, it is. Let's see right here. That's who I use for the Fiverr voiceover. Is that who it is? I believe it is. So it's $5 per 50 words. She does really good. She did my these videos. She'll be doing every state for me. Actually, that video that you see in Anchorage is going to be the same video for every city, every state. It'll be 20,000 locations by the time I'm done with it. Yeah, so I think Commission Junction does the same pay-per-call, but HyperTarget probably has more offers. And I would go to all those places, because some of them, like, there are some insurance ones for Spanish that will pay like $25 versus $60. So you have to check all three of them and just decide which one you want. How do you get HyperTarget to verify the redirect from Twilio? So I use this program called, where is it? I'll go log in. I use WP Call Tracker. So let's say I just bought a number from Twilio. I would go to this platform, and it tells me, it tells me the numbers that I've rented out on this account, and it forwards to what phone numbers, and then it would I can like leave a whisper, I can leave a greeting, how many lead seconds, and if I want to record it. Like this one is an attorney. These are going to my cell phone. That one is the attorney one. And then to make sure it works, I just call this number that has showing, and then I go here. That's why you see 5 there. And then I know it is tracking right. Michael, I don't have like a time limit on it, so if you need to go, you know, it's recorded, so that's a good thing. Alan, a links building service to build the links for citations. I mean, really, what you could just do is buy a Fiverr gig of a couple thousand links, and that's gonna do it fine. How much do you generally pay for the video creation in total than the video rankings in total? I mean, that's kind of like all over the place for that question. The video creation is I have a $5 voiceover done, and then I make the video. I just use it like Camtasia. I buy a photo. It's like $1, and then I just like put the video together. Literally, it takes me 2 minutes. Okay, so those are the PPC ones. I'm going to move over and let's do embeds because a lot of you guys have come from Peter's HOM, and so Peter said he was going to be putting embeds on the end of the PDFs, and the embed is, I'll show you guys what embed is. Oops. Okay, so this is a video. Welcome to the 24-hour. And you click on share, you click on embed. That's your embed code, basically. So that code is supposed to be in PDFs from HOM. So you want to run links to this embed. So basically, like if you have FCS or SIDWire, I have a list of places that will allow you to do embeds. And I'll put this in Dropbox. And I also have a FCS DUDs. So if you have accounts in FCS, you guys can just delete them, basically. There are some, like I Love Blog, that you have to change the URL for link building, and then Snap Pages, you have to change it too. But all these allow embeds. Embeds basically means you're just like embedding your video. So like an example, we'll do create blog. Actually, I think I have one in SIDWire I can show you. No, not there. Where's it at? Blog post, maybe? Mm-hmm. Blog post. I guess I don't have one on there. But I'll show you what one looks like. Okay, so this is your embed code. So this is like my title, first line of a, I'm posting an article basically. And then this is your embed code. This is your anchor with your URL, and then that's just part of your article. So it would look like this. I mean, if you really, I'll do it the way I would normally do it. So let's pull out the title. Okay. Your embed code, which is right there. Which you get that from YouTube. Put in your video embed code. And then you put your description in. And then you put your keywords in. Okay. Put your URL that you want your anchor text to be. You highlight all your keywords. Click on link. And then put your URL video, insert link, and it'll turn blue like that. And then I need to have just this up here at the top. Okay. This lets me do it. There we go. So that's what my normal article would be. And then you click on spinning article and you do preview post. And you're not going to preview the like if you do preview post again, you can see that the preview title is changed. And you can see, let's put I'm getting at something like a run-in. I think it is right there and right there. So let's go back down, preview post. Right here, I go preview post, that should change. Yeah, so it's changing. Except for it's really long. It's not supposed to be that long. I have my, well, I might doing some long tail keywords for this one. Preview, because the title's right, but this part is different. Why is doing it that? Oh, duh. I don't want that in there. Let's try that again. Preview post. Let me see. So this is what my keyword is that is spinning. You can see it is changing. Okay? So that basically means that's what an embed is. And I really struggled with getting it to work with SidWire because I didn't know I had to highlight all my keywords and do the link there. It was pretty hard, but I finally figured it out. So I always get the question, how many embeds do I need to get something to rank? It's just going to depend upon your competition, really. But right off the bat, I always do around 1,000 embeds. If, you know, SidWire for their embeds, I'll tell you what ones do it. Accounts. So SidWire's embeds are, oops, are Drupal Gardens, Drupal Site, Google Site should, Joomla Site should, blog.com should, LiveJournal should. I think they just updated SidWire to add videos, so I'm not sure what that one is. I think Delicious does a bit of embeds. Scoop does. WordPress does. So a lot of these do. It's pretty much the same way. This is FCS. I don't think there's many people that use it, but we'll show you how to do it quick. So your keywords, again, are, you go to articles. Your keywords, one one is your title. This one, this is why I like it. I just can copy and paste it straight up. In your content, your tags are going to be pretty much the main keyword, which is drug rehab in Akron, Ohio. And then I can just pick the accounts that I want. And I have my accounts up in networks here. So I can just pick certain networks that I want to do. And that's why this file comes in handy. Is that I can just pick just these networks if I want just embeds. There's other networks that do just anchor text, but the embeds are what you really need to worry about. Someone is asking me about the spun information. These are just keywords that I picked out and I put it in spun format. And then this is the same script. Like, this script is not spun at all on any posting of mine. In YouTube and all of my WordPress, all of my live blog, all of it's exactly the same. And you're probably like, oh my God, I cannot believe she doesn't spin it. There's no point to spin it because it's a backlink. It's not a PBN. Well, it's an embed PBN network is what I use it for. It doesn't need to be spun. There's no reason for it. So I mean, you know, once this is the same article I use as my YouTube video. I use it for then the rest of my stuff. I would use it for FCS and I would use it for SidWire. It's 1,000 embeds for one video. Yes, Lloyd. That's to start off. You know, after the 1,000 embeds, usually wait a couple days and see where it comes in ranking, and then you know, if it needs more, then you can add, you know, 250. If it doesn't need them anymore, then you add in 100. But I mean, no one's going to know the market and the location until, you know, you actually do it. Because I can't say, well, if you do 1,500 embeds, it's going to rank #1. So that is what. Let's see if you have a creator recommended. Michael, for the YouTube videos, I don't have anyone who creates it. I mean, I create them, or you can find them on Fiverr. I mean, any Fiverr gig is going to create it. You just have to find one. And they're $5, so you know, try a couple of them, I guess. I'm seeing YouTube and Parasites taking a bit longer with just GSA. What's the best to speed up medium to easy competition niches? I think the real thing, Dennis, is you really need to put your embeds out first. You got to put 1,000 out there and see where they settle in at. Because, you know, for me, I can put 1,000 embeds out there for easy competition, and it generally is going to rank. I pick out, so for drug repair or drug rehab, sorry, I think I have 60 keywords for, let me see. For this one, I have, what is that? I have 16 keywords. So it just depends upon, I'm really doing a super targeted for keywords this time around. I used to, a year ago, I taught people to do, you know, several hundred keywords, which it still works, but I'm trying to do it super targeted for this time around. And okay, so John, the how do I backlink the embedded sites is really easy. For FCS, once it posts out of projects, you can go to view projects, and then they have an option here. I have one in there, achieved. It says download links, and then I can just download the link list, and then I can put that in GSA or something and backlink the embeds. So for each client, I don't create 1,000 different networks. No, for each video, I make 1,000 embeds. It's you don't need to have like one embed on each Web 2.0 or one PBN. They're made for links, so I'm going to use them. I have some PBNs and some Web 2.0s that have 30 to 40 embeds on them, and they're super powerful. So there's no reason why I shouldn't use them. They're there for a reason, you know. And for the Web 2.0s, they're free. So why would you not take advantage of them? Okay, so that's the FCS and SidWire. FCS, their pricing is like $25 to $30, something like that, a month. SidWire or FCS used to have lifetime, but now they're on monthly. And I like FCS Networker. And then we have SidWire, which it's like I don't know. I think I paid $2.99 last year or something like that. And as you can see, I'm trying to move my accounts over from FCS. If you're asking the advantage of which, and if you don't have either one of them yet, FCS has, you see here, my submission credits is 75,000. So that means I can only post 75,000 posts in a monthly period. But I paid an extra $100 to have that 75,000. My normal submission credit would be around 15,000. If you don't use that, that price is probably fine. But SidWire does not have a credit limit, which is why I really have been trying to change over to using SidWire. At least for the things like I have 14,000 live blogs, and for WordPress I probably have like 40,000 of them. So I'm trying to switch them over to using SidWire, so I don't have to use up so many credits in FCS. So I hope I went over that good for you guys. I'll close that. We'll close that. And since we talked about the embeds, I'll show you a little bit how I do my PBNs. So I have, let me see, let me find one. I did ABC Network, maybe this one. Oh, not that one. Let me see, Rank Gold is where mine are at. Manage blogs, blog networks, embeds. Let me see, how do we get in here? Is that one? So these are some of my PBNs. They should be. And it's not post. Let me see. Does this one have one? Alright, so this is a PBN that I bought. And it's just an embed. That's an embed. That's my anchor link. And there's another anchor link. So that one goes, this one goes to my YouTube video. That's an embed. What's that one go to? Twitter. And that goes to a Twitter page. See if the Twitter page is still live. Yep, it is. So I just hijacked a Twitter that was dropped, basically, and I rethemed it to a drug rehab account. This is a super powerful Twitter account, and I just registered it. So that's how I do my my PBNs. They all look like this. Like it's the regular theme, and it's just an article with embeds. I thought that I had 7 blogs in here, but I only see one link made, so I can't show you the other ones because I'm showing the drug rehab ones. Okay, so where I get my my PBNs at, this is kind of a big thing, and it ties into getting wiki links too. So let's close that. I have Lazarus crawler, and basically I'm crawling for domains, okay? And so I would open up a file, and I have a seed list, so let's open that one. So these are all the places that I would like to scrape for to get to see what's dropped, basically. And so my test is the file I actually use. So I use actually I use English. Otherwise, you're getting a lot of stuff that you register. And I don't want to waste my scraping. And it's that. I'm going to hit save it. And then my crawler is right here. Let's restart it quick. So, oops. the heck here? Okay, I'm gonna restart it again. Maybe I'll restart it down here. Yeah, John, if you want to get Lazarus, send me a Facebook message because I usually can get a $50 discount for you guys. Let me see. So I go test. Crawl depth, I will go like 2. You can do more than 2, but I don't. For right now, I'll do 250 threads, 30 connection timeout. This will crawl Wikipedia, and then it'll get. I'll show you like an output file that I had done. This crawl finished. It took me. I did 200 and where is it at? Or 2,300,000 domains to see if what was expired, and out of them I got 600,000 maybe. 629,000. These are all able to be registered. There you go. Filter them by your page authority. And then that'll, you know, once I check the trust flow and the IPs and everything, I'll filter it again and see what ones I want to register. But this is what it outputs. So let me close that. So just to crawl it, I would just hit start. And then my computer's got to check it quick. This is where I find a lot of domains, like for a couple years old, that were dropped. And they're really good metrics. And you register them for $12. I picked up 200 trust flow of 30 plus just a week and a half ago. And I just set these up just like how I showed you before. Just use it as an embed network. It's real easy. So you can see my Moz is enabled. This checks for Web 2.0s that are dropped. The Majestic is disabled because I just check 100,000 at a time. I just upload it. And then it checks it in Dynadot, and it checks it in Namecheap. It shouldn't. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. Shouldn't take that much longer. Let me see what is. The input's fine. There's the test file, so it's getting. While we're writing, I'll answer Michael's question. I've heard that if you have rank gold, you don't need civilian. Apparently, I have both of them. Rank gold, they have the domains that you post on. They own the domain, so it's not like it's something that can It's not something that you'll be able to, like WordPress bans, or WordPress will ban you, and rank gold actually owns the domain, so you won't get banned. Pipe broken, huh? Let's go see what I did wrong. Test is what I had open. Let's see where I am in my C list with it. I spelled it that way. Oh, did I put a .com or .org in? Test. Let's go make sure that that link is live. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but. Oh, okay. So it's .org apparently. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll save it again. We're going to force a restart from the beginning and hit start. And it's going to recheck it again. Yes, my Web 2.0 sites have the same format with the PBN. It's just embeds with a link. I use Host9 for my server. That's how I host several thousand domains on Host9. You just have to ask for a reseller account. That's all you really have to do. Or you can make a lot of them. What is going on with it? Let's try this again. See, test, start. I have it in there, right? Let's make sure one more time. Yeah, that's the right format. Come on, work this time. Really? It's not working right now. Oh, because I might have my proxies on. Let's go look at that. Just a minute. Namecheap API. Let's see. Proxies. Oh, my proxies file is empty. Well, I can't show you it right now because I don't know why it's not starting. I might have done something. I don't know. I can't show you right now why it's not starting. But I actually was scraping at it a lot today, so I don't know if he did an update or just wasn't working for my computer. But that's basically how I found my PBNs, is that I scrape a big seed list. And you know what? I showed my stupid password on that, and I need to go change it really quick. Namecheap. Okay, Michael. The replays will be up, so have a good night. Do you stick with just default Host9 name service? Yeah, John, I do, because it's not a money site, you know. I mean, a lot of people don't do it that way, though, but I kind of go out of the box, and I don't do stuff just because everyone else says this is how you do it. I mean, in fact, if they say this is how you do it, I don't do it that way. Okay, my password's changed now so that you guys have seen it like 4 times. I didn't realize that it was going to open on my side of the screen, so I needed to change that. Sorry about that for a few minutes. Okay. So yeah, so these are all PBNs that I found from scraping wikis. Let me see, I'll show you some of the backlinks. And I register them for $12. You can't go wrong with that, right? So these are actually legitimate sites. So here's a wiki, here's a wiki, here's a government.au, here's answers.com. And this was dropped, guys, and this is just fun because I used a scraper. It's a super powerful site. And I think I don't even know if I have a link on there. I might just have a fake link on there. Yeah, it's just a YouTube link that I threw up. And I just did Wayback Machine, basically. Here's another one. It's you see right there. There's a legitimate one. So this is wikis. So if you can get something with a wiki backlink, then you can use it. You can either put the original content back on with using Wayback Explorer, or you can just use it as an embed network. Either one is fine. I do both of them. I use it more as an embed network, though. This one has BBC. It's a really strong one, too. I wish I could show you guys the crawler, but I can't. It's not working. So those are how the PBNs are set up. So something I wanted to show you also was some easy way to find stuff that ranks at the top with parasites. So somebody give me a parasite besides YouTube. Type it in the chat box. Okay, so what is a parasite? A parasite is like a Web 2.0, like Facebook, something like that. Weebies. Okay. This is cool. So we're going to put that in. Okay, guys. We click on our organic research, and we can click on positions. Go down here where it says organic search positions, filter by keyword. Let's just put in AC repair. We're going to do filter. So it's going to look for everything that is Weebly.com with the keyword of AC repair. Why did nothing come up? Let's try it again. Man, there's nothing working for me tonight. Let's do repair. All right, that brought more up. Okay, so we have iPhone repair Houston, RC helicopter repair, iPhone repair LA, TV repair. So all these are already ranking. So it tells you the position. And the volume, the CPC, which isn't always right. But I'm telling you, if this Web 2.0 or Parasite or whatever you guys want to call it, if these items are ranking, then you guys can rank this. You could rank for iPhone screen repair Houston. It has 590 search volume. So let's look at something like, somebody wanted me to do blogger. Let's do blogger. Click on positions again. Okay, oops. And we'll type in repair. If you want me to do a certain search, guys, just pop it in there and I'll type it in, okay? So only a few. Grill repair, iTiger phone repair, Gibson repair. Jackson Settle. Okay, let's try Facebook. So let's do Amazon. Okay, because I'm a big Amazon person. I make videos all the time for Amazon and for like Black Friday. So let's type in, let's think of something. Let's do grills. Let's do grill. Search it. And there we go. So George Foreman grill, grill and pan, Weber grills, grill mat, stove top grill. So then, I mean, these are kind of like your seed keywords, but pretty much if Amazon is ranking for it, YouTube can rank for it because it's the same kind of Parasite. And it's an authority site, so you can hijack it. Let's do WordPress.com. Type on positions. See, and the keyword. We'll type in repair. Well, what I'm showing you is that if you are struggling with finding even keywords or niches, go to one of these Web 2.0s, go to one of these properties, and do a little bit of research doing it this way. Because if this is ranking in Google, you'll be able to rank for it. It's fine. It's not finding what's trending. It's finding what's ranking. I didn't find anything, so let's look up. Let's just do dog, I guess. WordPress. WordPress might not want to work with it. Let's see if Facebook will do it. I don't think we did Facebook. So what I'm doing to hijack it is so basically it means that if Amazon is ranking, if WordPress is ranking, and my keyword is repair, I'm hijacking it by making a YouTube live video because my video will then rank because it's the same kind of domain authority, it's the same kind of like power, if that makes sense, Ryan. So you can do a filter by keyword. Let's see if that works. So this one came up with some. So Repair Clinic, it has a Facebook page that is ranking, as you can see. Shoe Repair has a Facebook page ranking, Sears Repair, phone repair. So if I wanted, let's say I had the keyword of phone repair, I would put up a YouTube video, I'd put up a WordPress, I'd put up a blogger, I put up a Facebook page, I put up like anything that had that same kind of domain authority. You know, like domain authority is probably, I don't know, it's got to be around 100, 90, 95, 98 for Facebook. So I would put up the same kind of properties as like as the power properties. Does everybody understand that? Does it make sense to you guys? Yeah, so when I put up all of these properties, then I backlink it, you know, like the YouTube videos would be the embeds, NGSA, you know, money robot, stuff like that. I'm backlinking it, and then it'll rank over the Facebook page. Because YouTube and Facebook and Word, you know, they're all the same kind of power. So that's how I'm hijacking it. Instead of making my own website, I'm just hijacking it. Lloyd, it doesn't make sense. What part isn't making sense to you? Once you have a glass of scotch, it's really not as hard as you guys are thinking it is. It's like if you go to you know, all of these parasites have the same domain authority. What's GSA again? It's search engine ranker. So I'm going to show you this one last thing then, and then we'll be closing out the webinar. So yeah, Lloyd, I'm making a new Facebook page. So if, let's say I was coming after AC Repair in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I would make a YouTube video, I would make a blogger, I would make a Facebook page, I would make something like a blog.com, a soup.io, you know, like 10 properties, and link them all in and backlink all of them and try to take over, you know, the first few spots. My anchor links for the backlinks are generally generic. I don't do anchor, exact anchor for the backlinks to the parasites. No, Lloyd, those keywords I showed you are not trending. Those keywords are ones that are actually ranking. So if it ranks for Facebook, it's going to rank for YouTube. SEMrush shows you what ranks in Google. It's the same kind of link, Sam. You build PBNs, you build Web 2.0 links. It's the same exact kind of links. Tom, add me on Facebook, and I'll put you in the Facebook group. So this Bing Link Explorer, to last date that I knew, there wasn't very many places that were blocking Bing Link Explorer. So if you have competition and you're, you know, researching them and stuff, and you find out that they are hiding their PBNs, or you can't find them even. All you do is put in either the money site or a PBN in that Link Explorer and hit Explore, and it'll bring up the PBNs to their money site. This was not blocked at the last time I checked, and it still works today because I use it all the time. So if you have a money site and they're hiding their links, go to this Link Explorer. It's free, and you know, you're generally going to find the links that you need to find. Lloyd, I don't use the same actual business name in my Web 2.0 property. I use a general name. I use a generic name. You can use the keyword in your Web 2.0 property, but I don't do that. I don't need to do that because it's a link to me. I'm not trying to, like, if I'm trying to rank the Web 2.0 property, then I'm going to use an exact keyword. If I'm not trying to rank it, then there's no need to. Michael, the YouTube image is a bonus video, so it'll be something that I'll post in Facebook in the next couple days, and you guys can just download it and watch it. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to go over with you guys. So I'm not sure if everyone understands the SEMrush thing, though. SEMrush shows you, what's ranking for each of the websites. It's not showing trends. It shows what ranks. Okay? So I'm going to be ending the webinar. It'll be, the replay will be in the members section, okay? All right. You guys all have a good night.